today. That's terrible. Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. Let me be clear and start off with saying that Democrats didn't just cause inflation. They lit the match, they watched it burn, and then they poured gasoline on the flames. They buried families under regulations, spent trillions on pet projects, and railed against American paychecks to appease who? Their radical base. And Americans will never forget who did that, because we will continue to remind them. During 4 long years of Biden inflation, hardworking families actually did the right thing. They tightened their belts, they canceled vacations, they put groceries back on the conveyor belt, and they drained their savings just to keep the lights on. Because Bidenomics sent energy costs skyrocketing. Under Bidenomics, and in those 4 years, let me just paint the picture for everybody. Home heating oil shot up 44%. Gasoline climbed 48%. Electricity costs went through the roof, rising 29%. And abundant American natural gas rose 27%. Those were under the 4 years during President Biden. That economic punishment crushed the American dream for millions of Americans. But there's actually good news. Thanks to President Trump and Republicans in Congress, the comeback is underway, and America loves a good comeback story. Now, it won't happen overnight. You don't rebuild a burned-down home in one day. And after 4 years of economic arson, there's a lot to clean up. But House Republicans are here with the fire extinguisher. We are rebuilding the economy that working families can afford, and so that working families can thrive again. This week, we're laser focused on passing legislation that actually lowers costs. And guess what? It's already working. Gas prices are at a 4-year low. Grocery prices are finally coming down, and wages are actually rising. And next year, Americans will see bigger paychecks because of the Working Families Tax Cut Acts. Remember, the Democrats voted and they wanted to give every single American a pay raise. Every single American, the Democrats voted to raise your taxes. Thank God Republicans voted to not let that happen. Last week, we cut red tape and peeled back Biden's burdensome regulations, and we're doing it again this week. This is all part of an agenda to lower costs and increase paychecks for hardworking families. Real reforms to roll back Washington's overreach and put the power back where it belongs, with the workers, with the families, and with actually the job creators. Government in Washington doesn't need more power. We actually believe that the power lies with the people, unlike the Democrats who want to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. The Democrats believe they are a better steward of your money than you are. We don't believe that. That's why we're putting the power back in your hands. And what are Democrats doing? Again, you think they're going to vote to lower costs? I don't think so. I think the Democrats will vote against giving you bigger paychecks. I think the Democrats will vote against relief for American families. They're fanning the flames of the crisis that they ignited, right? So we will continue our work without them. And watch how they vote, right? We will continue our work without them, because asking Democrats to fix inflation is like asking an arsonist to join the fire department. This week, we'll vote to lower electricity prices, secure supply chains, and modernize permitting to make energy more affordable again. Because House Republicans are cleaning up Bidenomics, ending Biden inflation, and restoring an America that is strong and respected again. We are restoring an America that is affordable and prosperous again for every single hardworking family. And another piece of important legislation that will be on the floor this week is the NDAA, and I don't think there's anyone better here to talk about it than a Representative Kiggins. So right now, I yield to Representative Kiggins.